At some point last night, your body made a decision, not you, not your conscious mind. Your body, some automated system running underneath everything, looked at the situation and decided that sleep was not safe. And the strange thing is, nothing was actually wrong. The house was fine, the doors were locked. No body was in danger, but somewhere between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., an alarm went off inside your nervous system. One you didn't trigger, one you couldn't turn off. And it kept you from the one thing your brain needed most. Here's what that alarm actually is, where it lives in your body. Why anxiety has a near-perfect ability to disable sleep, and why everything you've probably tried to fix it attacks the symptom while leaving the mechanism untouched. The mechanism is what we're talking about today. To understand what anxiety does to your sleep, you need to understand what sleep actually requires. Not the conditions, not the darkness, the temperature, the white noise machine. The physiological state your nervous system has to enter before sleep works. Your autonomic nervous system runs on two branches. The first is the sympathetic branch, what most people call fight or flight. Heart rate up, breathing shallow, digestion slowed, pupils dilated, blood diverted from your organs to your muscles. This system evolved to keep you alive when something was trying to kill you. The second is the parasympathetic branch, rest and digest. Heart rate down, digestion active, body temperature dropping slightly at the core. This is the state your body must enter to fall asleep. Sleep onset is not possible in a sympathetically dominant state. This is not a preference your body has, it is a hard physiological constraint. Anxiety is not a feeling, anxiety is sympathetic activation. It is your fight or flight system running at 20 or 30% capacity, just the background hum of a nervous system that has decided, at some level below conscious thought, that the current situation requires readiness. Anxiety and sleep exist in a relationship that is specifically, almost elegantly, antagonistic. They use the same neurochemical resources. Your brain's primary sleep pressure system runs on a chemical called adenosine. Every hour you're awake, adenosine accumulates like water behind a dam. Stress hormones, specifically cortisol and norepinephrine, do not just coexist with adenosine, they suppress its signaling. The sleep pressure is still there, but the gate through which that pressure should translate into drowsiness has been chemically narrowed. You are tired. Your body knows you are tired. But the anxious brain has partially blocked the signal. This is the exhausted but unable to sleep experience. Your brain has a structure called the locus coeruleus. It sits in the brainstem, about the size of a small fingernail. It is the primary source of norepinephrine. When you have been awake too long, or awake anxious, it begins to fire. It increases activity in the amygdala, your threat detection center, and decreases activity in the prefrontal cortex, your rational reasoning center. The insomnia is producing more anxiety, which is producing more insomnia. You have been treating a fire with a damp cloth while the gas line is open. The loop has an entry point. To break that loop, you need to address the input to the locus coeruleus through the vagus nerve. Slow, controlled exhalation stimulates vagal tone. Specifically, an exhalation that is roughly twice the length of the inhalation produces measurable inhibition. In for 4 seconds, out for 8 seconds. The extended exhale activates the vagal brake, the fibers that directly inhibit the locus coeruleus. Done consistently for 5 minutes, it begins to allow the sleep pressure that has been building all day to actually reach the system. You are not calming yourself down, you are pharmacologically inhibiting the structure that hijacked your sleep chemistry. The next time anxiety is keeping you awake, don't try to calm your mind. Breathe out for twice as long as you breathe in. 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. It inhibits the structure that is blocking your sleep chemistry. The problem was never in your head.